is.
You guys know I had to get a moonshot in there. Hey guys, it's Max.
Angelika.
And Vadim.
And this is our unbiased blind camera comparison between the brand new Pixel 7 Pro and the iPhone 14 Plus.
Now Max went out, took a bunch of photos. We haven't seen any of them except these ones.
So go ahead and play along with us and let us know in the comments what you get.
So what do you guys think about this selfie?
Well, right away I see a huge difference. I definitely like the one on the left.
For
Just
sure.
so much more sharp and all the details, everything. I like the brightness too.
It's so like dynamic. You can see all of like the sun like hitting the back of your hair and everything. It's beautiful, while the other one's just really flat.
So flat.
So unanimous for the iPhone.
It's the iPhone. Oh, wow, what do you choose?
For me, definitely the left one.
I think it's close because I kind of see some more detail on the right. However, I like the background blur and I do like the white balance too. It's spot on.
Another one for
iPhone.
the iPhone 14 Plus. I have to say, I was really surprised by this because this is a macro shot on the Pixel, which the iPhone can't do that, but that crop turned out really well.
Really good.
Here is a shot with tough lighting.
Ooh, wow.
Sun's coming behind that mountain there.
Was it like blue?
Maybe it was
Look at that,
blue.
it's literally, look at the water, it's like Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
man. Left, of course.
Left?
Kills
What
it
do
in
you think,
every way.
Angelica?
Detail too. Wow.
I'm looking at the waterfall and I feel like I see a lot more detail. It's a lot more dynamic than the other.
On the left side?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the trees kind of give it away too. So it's an ultra wide shot here.
Bad.
That one is
So-
the
Dang.
Pixel.
What was iPhone
So,
doing?
I don't
It's
know what
bad.
the iPhone was doing, but definitely the water was not blue. Now, this is a portrait shot right here. Which one do you guys like?
The one on the right.
I'm seeing a lot more detail on the right immediately.
A lot more detail, like you could see all the texture in his sweater too and in his face.
The left one's not bad though.
Yeah, it's still okay, but right one.
You guys voted for
Oh,
the
Pixel.
Pixel.
Not
That looks
bad.
good.
Now you guys can
Not
see
bad.
it does crop in more. For years they forced
Wow.
a crop for portraits. In this case, it does look nice, even though you don't see as much of Noah. Now here is another shot.
It's gonna have to be the right
The
for
right
me.
one.
I think I see more detail
Yeah.
everywhere.
The left one looks a little smudgy.
All right, guys, another one
Pixel.
for the
And
Pixel.
another one.
Yes, now this one has a
Pretty good.
50 megapixel sensor for that main. As you guys can see right there. It does record a 12 megapixel though.
Whoa.
So this was supposed to be a portrait.
Well, the left one is not.
That is a portrait
Well,
though.
wait a second. Like, look, this is blurred,
Yeah,
but this is not.
And nothing
And
out
that is
there.
not.
well the
Yeah.
trees back there
What
is.
in the world?
Well,
So
that one looks
most of this
great.
is blurred. Yeah, this is good.
That
the one on
looks
the right,
really,
instantly.
really good.
That is
that's
the
the
iPhone.
iPhone.
Now,
Yeah.
there is a little bit of an issue here, but it did do a better job, I think, overall. I actually took two pictures with the Pixel because I thought maybe I messed up.
It's a weird
That was the
monument.
better one. Yeah, it's some guitar man.
Oh, what? Potato cam.
What does that
That's
even look like
terrible.
right there? I don't know. Looks like
Doesn't
a
even look like a
birdhouse.
house, man.
What's on it?
Well, I think we know what this
Wow,
one is.
yeah, right, of course. Wow, that's a massive difference.
Bam!
It's
You
gotta
guys
be the
voted
Pixel.
for the
Gotta be the
Pixel.
Jeez.
It has a 5 times optical lens. This is a 30 times shot.
Huge
I love
difference.
being able to zoom in and get shots like this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where the iPhone only does a 5x. You have to crop later.
Whoa.
Whoa, what in the world? Okay,
Oh yeah, this is
like.
this is a video. I forgot.
Oh, okay, it's a video. All right,
So
let's go.
we are including 4 videos here. People said the Pixel got way better with video this year, so let's go ahead and take a look.
Okay, right away, the one on the right, super smooth. The left is like
Yeah.
stuttery. There's noise everywhere. It's flat.
So,
Oh, that's a lot more flaring too.
Okay, yeah.
so
there's
this is a
some more flaring.
stabilization test.
Well, the right.
Yeah, the right for sure.
And you guys voted for the iPhone.
Pretty good.
All right, I think we have 1 video after this. We have 4 total, 2
Oh,
together.
What?
You guys don't even let me play it?
heck? Okay, play it.
So
Oh.
this is a slow motion clip. Both have the same exact advertised features. Let's look at the quality.
Okay, noise.
Oh, gosh.
Noise. We
Oh,
got
that's
blue
horrible.
Kool-Aid. Noise.
No, that's
lack
so
of detail.
bad.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is
weird.
crazy. It
Oh,
wasn't really dark
artifacts,
at all.
Artifacts. Look at that. Woo! The one on the left kills it.
The iPhone wins again. Now the dynamic range is a little bit worse, but it doesn't have that garbage there.
Yeah.
All right, we have this shot right here.
Wow.
Very tough lighting.
I would have to say left
Wow.
immediately. That just looks
Yeah.
horrible. It messes you up.
Every single way it worked. White balance, better. Detail, better. Dynamic range, better. everything.
Yeah, and this was
Wow.
completely backlit, and you guys voted for the
Pixel.
Pixel.
That's impressive.
So the photos are actually doing really well, and
Wow.
it's been a while since we had this many differences between the phones.
It's really
Now we have a portrait shot right here.
Wow, that left, wait, is this, it doesn't really look like a portrait. Why is this part blurry, but this part is all sharp?
Yeah, it looks like it failed right over here on the right. And plus,
Really
like,
bad.
the one you want to keep in your phone, you want, like, the biggest difference, the most amount of blur. This kills it in every way, yeah.
And you guys voted for
the
the iPhone, and
Wow.
this is a case where I would like that crop. Apple doesn't give you that crop for some reason, but it still worked better. Here we have a shot of Elon.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
Left.
Oh my goodness, like, here, like, his eyes are, like, black.
Black.
There's, like, a lack of highlight roll-off.
There's a
Everything's
lack
just so
of
flat.
everything.
This looks so natural.
I know,
Wow,
that looks,
left.
we say this at least once or twice every
Yeah.
camera compares. It looks like a DSLR shot,
Yeah,
at least when you
does.
compare it to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that is the
Pixel.
Pixel. Now, this is not a 30 times
really
crop,
good.
it's a 5 times, which the iPhone does digitally, but it looks bad.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at that.
I like the one on the right. It really stands out.
Yep,
Also,
the one on
everything
the
here
right.
is kind of,
Yeah, look, there's artifacts, noise, everything. Plus, it looks like it's kind of out of focus-ish right here.
This
Doesn't
looks
look bad,
amazing.
but yeah, this looks really cool. I like that. Looks nice and clean.
All right, you guys voted for the
Pixel.
Pixel, so obviously this is a macro
Wow.
shot.
Yeah.
I had to crop a lot with this one. It actually turned out better than I thought, but yes, it's nice to have that
Nice
macro
and sharp.
feature.
What? Dude, look at that! What in the world? That's a massive difference.
Is it a sunrise or a sunset? I don't know.
Wow.
Can you tell me?
Just look at his
Yeah.
face though. Look, this is like DSLR like to the max. And this is just like noise, artifacts. He's blue.
but the dynamic range, I hate it.
Dude, who cares about the dynamic range? Look at his face.
Oh,
wow.
Can we mix them together?
It would be nice to mix them
The
together.
one on the right
This is hard.
dominates in this.
Okay, Angelica, you gotta
Wait,
make a
which one are you
choice.
choosing?
Well, the subject is him, and he looks better on the right. So
You guys voted
iPhone.
for the iPhone. Dynamic range kind of sucks.
What in
But the
world?
subject looks great, whereas the Pixel struggled. I mean, you can adjust
Yeah.
dynamic range, but
Yeah.
it is not as nice either.
Wow.
And we have this shot right
Wow.
here.
That flaring.
Is this a video? No.
Nope,
This
no
is a
video.
picture.
This is a
Okay.
picture taken exactly the same.
Okay. They're both kind of bad.
Yeah, they're both kind of bad, honestly.
This is just so flat, though.
I'm still gonna choose the right.
I'm still gonna choose right
because
too.
you got the high dynamic range, and here everything is flat. It's all one
Yeah.
color. You got no colors, man.
Yeah, that one's.
I'm going for the right.
You guys
Wow.
voted for the Pixel. Now I left the shot in because the scene was beautiful. Both these phones kind of sucked at it, but the one thing that kept bugging me with the Pixel is the amount of flaring. So I had to leave one shot in because I had to keep changing my shots. The iPhone sucked at that for a long time,
Less
but this new
flaring,
camera
but-
bump is terrible at
Oh,
that.
flaring.
And here we have another video. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Oh, wow, look at that right away. I'm seeing a ton of shake on the right. And it's not as clean. Like
It's
look
so
at look at the
flat.
contrast
Yeah.
here. Wow, lots of detail contrast. This is all
Flat.
flat. Like artifacts,
less detail,
noise.
so much less detail. Look at
and
this
more
grass.
shake.
It's
Yep.
all just like. Psh.
Easy one for the left.
You guys voted
That's the
for the
iPhone.
iPhone once again, and I do want to say I did have stabilization turned on, and this is a 4K video clip. And our last video clip, Google,
Whoa.
you guys could tell there's some blur,
Okay, this is-
but Google added cinematic
This is
mode.
hard, yeah.
But it's a video, so let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh,
what the heck is this?
horrible.
It goes from like 0 to 100 blur. This is
Oh,
so
that's
fake.
bad.
This is really natural, like on the right.
Yeah.
Smooth transition. All of it's pulsing. It's pulsing. Look, what in the world? Garbage. Garbage
Can you go
phone.
back to the first frame of it? Immediately noticing like this whole thing, and then once it starts, it just gets worse.
Well, you guys voted for the iPhone once
Oh my
again.
goodness.
That's the last video clip we have.
Terrible.
And I was not trying to be mean to the Pixel. This went on pulsing forever.
Wow.
The cinematic mode's only 1080p, not HD, and it is unusable at this point. Here we have an ultra wide and tough lighting.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to go with the right. You got much more detail everywhere, and you actually have different
Yeah, you
colors
do.
and some sky Yeah.
There's all around
Much
better.
more sharp. Yeah.
Pixel 7 Pro. The ultra wide is nice. And we have this shot of a flower.
The right
Ooh,
one.
Look at that. Yeah, the right.
That looks beautiful.
The color reproduction. Look, this is all flat, like one kind of color, but here you have like a different range, plus much more
Contrast.
sharp everything. Yeah.
And that was the
right.
iPhone, surprisingly. So the Pixel has that 50 megapixel, but it's not helping when we're zooming in to do the shot.
That's cute.
I let Elon take a selfie himself
Aww.
with his short arms. So.
This one's so close.
And it is a
Yeah, it
portrait
is
as
kinda
well.
Close. I mean, I like the one on the right. You see more of the background. It's kind of further away, and I see more detail too.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
so
I like
close
the
up.
white balance better too.
This one doesn't even look like a selfie. This one
Yeah.
does.
One on the right.
And you guys voted for the Pixel. It has a much wider front-facing camera. The iPhone won't let you go wider if you're taking a portrait, and he has short little arms.
Yeah.
So now we're getting to darker lighting.
Oh wow.
Oh, the right one. The left one looks terrible.
Yep, the one on the right, huge difference in detail. You could even bring up the brightness if you want to, but like,
Everything
look at
is
this.
noisy. Everything.
Noise and artifacts, everything right there.
And that is the
Pixel.
Pixel with its 5 times optical. Now we have a portrait of Elon here.
See, I hate how blue this all is, though.
And I will say that you can adjust that, and the Pixel will actually let you adjust that on the phone itself, but most people just take regular shots.
Honestly, guys, I'm going with the right on this one. I
I'm
like
going
it.
with the
I would rather
left.
keep that one.
Wait,
I
is
like,
this the first one you're disagreeing
I
about?
like the
Yeah.
depth roll off kind of right there. It looks more natural, and just the color balance itself is a huge difference for me.
Well, if I
just
could
like it.
change
Yeah, the style.
the colors, I see so much more detail on the left with his shirt, with his pants, everything.
And you can change the colors. That's because that
still
is
going right.
the Pixel. I think, did I give it away earlier? I think maybe I gave it away. The Pixel has that slider that you can adjust it, but the problem is that you don't see the photo until you take it and you wait like 4 or 5 seconds for processing, go into the camera.
wow.
Only then do you see what it turns out like.
Oh,
And here we have some dark shots.
wow. The first thing I notice is just the side, how everything is so sharp and you can read it here. And this, it just kind of gets smudged out.
Yep, looks like it's blown out here. So I'm definitely going with the right. I'm seeing more detail,
Oh, yeah.
better dynamic
Look at all
range.
this, yeah, dynamic range and contrast
more
over
clean.
here.
I know that one looks fantastic, and it is the
Wow.
Pixels
Pixel.
Ultra Wide. Both are 12 megapixels. It's just
pretty
software.
It's impressive.
And oh,
Wow.
Look at this like artifacty, noisy mess.
No, that's horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
I mean,
left.
this has to be the
Has
Pixel
to
on
be-
the left.
Look at that detail.
This is actually really
Oh,
impressive.
I
Look at
didn't
the-
see that,
Look at the
yeah.
contrast.
Wow.
dynamic range.
Wow, the contrast, sharpness,
You can
everything.
even read that. That's insane.
Oh,
Wow.
fresh basket.
Dude.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
All right, well, we know what this is.
Yeah.
This is the Pixel. And this is
Wow.
both 5X of them on both of them. It's
Impressive.
not a 30X or anything.
Impressive.
And we have Emily.
Ooh,
Wow.
Yeah, the
Right.
clear winner on the right. I mean, you could actually see some of the shadows and sharpness.
She's
Everything.
not just like a blob.
Yeah.
That is the Pixel,
Pixel.
once again. So far in
again.
night mode, it's
Wow,
kicking up
yeah.
Doing
here.
really well.
All right, we have this regular shot.
Oh, look at that. You can see all that detail. We're here. Everything is smudgy and blown out.
With this one, I'm gonna go with the right, actually. I like how the tree and the leaves look on both of these trees and everything in general. Right one.
I'm going definitely for the left. Just like the lights and everything, which that's a pretty like important thing in this picture to
Good
me.
point.
And then with all like the reflection and everything, the right one is so much worse.
I actually don't remember which one is which, so let's take a look.
Pixel.
I
So,
went for the iPhone.
Pixel and iPhone. And we have this
Whoa.
tough lighting situation. It's very dark.
I think I see more detail on the left one.
I see more detail on the right, actually. Much more detail in the bricks.
Oh yeah?
Yep, and the shadows are kind of brought up a little bit more, but mainly because of the bricks, I'm going with the right.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with the left.
I'm going with the right.
You guys keep disagreeing now.
Yep.
And we have the
Pixel.
iPhone on the left, Pixel on the right. And in
Interesting.
reality, it was actually darker than even the iPhone shot here. We have one of it. Elon.
Wow, look at that. So this is either probably motion blur. Maybe it had the shutter open for longer here, so it right
Vadim,
for sure.
you are
won.
smart.
Definitely right.
Yeah.
It did have the
more
shutter
detail.
open 3 times as long.
Oh, wow.
That was the Pixel that needs more light there. And this.
Whoa.
Whoa, wow.
Wait.
Look at that. What do you choose?
I don't know if we've ever had a difference like.
That is
They're so
odd.
different, but they're like equally
This-
bad.
I mean, I'm going with the left because, to be honest, even though the right has more detail, it literally tries to make it daylight
It does look like
on everything.
Yeah.
Even the sky is like so like flat. Here you actually have a nice dark sky with the stars and.
I think I would have to agree with you since I think the sky is more important than like the trees.
I know this is something I'd want like as a wallpaper on my phone. It
pretty
looks
cool.
like magical, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the
Pixel.
pixel that's keeping it dark there, which is weird because the last shot, the one before that made it super bright.
Oh, okay. So one of these is much better than the other. I mean, the left one, of course. The right one is like, what happened, man?
fuel.
Like
That's-
potato.
And Elon was trying to make a funny face. He wasn't like coughing or something in the middle.
Wow, that's huge.
All right, so
left for sure.
What?
The left one is the iPhone. The Pixel made it really dark. Now,
that's weird.
I did not have flash on the screen. This is just
Oh,
the
wow.
night mode, and it was extremely dark.
Takes
the
in a
night
lot of
mode, where the iPhone lights up the screen a tiny bit, and it did that.
Wow. Wow.
We're back
Oh,
downtown.
there's so much more detail on the right.
Yeah, the right just kills
It's a
it.
little more flat,
so
but
sharp
dude,
everywhere.
look at the water. Everything is just
Yeah, it's all
like a
smudged.
swamp.
Everything.
Well, here
like look
there's
at these
actually
rocks.
detail.
Trees are all a blur. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Easy.
You guys
Pixel.
voted for the Pixel, which is
That's
so weird
so
because the
much
other
better.
shot, it
the
made it
opposite.
so dark.
Yeah.
Now it's crazy
what's
bright.
happening?
But yeah, that
That's
looks
weird.
really detailed.
Oh,
Wow.
what is this?
You guys know I had to get a moonshot in there. I had to.
Dude, you would never know
Wow.
that that's the moon. You would never know.
You know what's
It
funny?
looks like a light bulb.
Like last week we had a beautiful moon and I was trying to take it even with my iPhone 14 Pro Max
Zoom
Yeah.
and it sucked.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the picture.
Should have had a Samsung with you.
I should have had a
Yeah.
Samsung would have done better than that.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed by
I love
that
how
one.
Google just makes everything black around it, you know? Nice and clean. This is just.
Yeah, well you guys already know what that is.
Yeah.
So that's the
Oh.
iPhone 14 Plus. I tried the best to get the best shot, and
That's
that's
bad.
the best I can get.
Ooh.
We have this
Oh.
ultra wide here.
Oh.
I mean, it's got to be the right,
right,
man.
the
Look at that.
detail.
Like,
Yeah.
look at all of the noise and artifacts. This just
Everything just blends
butchered
together.
it. Terrible. Yeah, the one on the right.
It was
by far.
extremely dark.
Looks
I
like
couldn't
it.
really see that well, but you guys
Pixel
voted for
again.
the Pixel.
Dang.
And we have Elon here.
Wow,
Look
left.
At that.
This is the portrait shot. It
Dude,
was
this almost
quite
looks
dark.
like a DSLR.
That looks great.
beautiful.
That looks really, really good. Yeah, nice and clean
Wow.
everywhere. Yeah, the one on the right almost looks like it's once again blurry, like some motion blur or something, and it's not sharp left.
What
for
do you?
Sure.
What? Take a guess. What do you think the camera was
Which
on that one?
one?
I mean, it's got to be the iPhone because it has a shorter shutter speed or faster shutter speed.
I was gonna guess the Pixel. I don't
gotta
know.
be the left.
Just a guess.
Well,
That's
the Pixel.
Wow, that's
So it's
beautiful.
cropping into the
Oh,
main
man.
sensor. It forces inside to crop in here to get it to match.
Dang.
Wow.
But it could do night mode when
That
it's
looks
dark in a portrait.
good.
Not with the 14
Oh,
Plus
wait,
though.
the 14 Plus can't do it?
No.
Because the pros have done it for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. guys.
Apple, come on.
Let's keep moving.
Oh.
This is
You can
actually
take
our
a
last
photo.
shot. I think you see something
you
there.
can faintly see
Yeah,
your
you can
face
see your
here.
face.
I was
What a fail.
shocked by this image here.
What in the
Wow.
world?
Go ahead and vote.
I mean, of course, the right.
Yeah.
It's huge.
You guys voted for the
Pixel.
Pixel. Yeah.
Dang.
Gosh.
So Apple will not let you take a portrait. Well, they'll let you take a portrait shot,
Yeah.
but it won't let you do night mode, and that's the garbage that I got.
Yeah, it's
and
bad.
why is that? Oh, because you need lidar to do that. You need to spend another $200 if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Pixel.
Or just get a
You don't
Pixel.
have to do that.
Just get a
You can do
Pixel.
night mode without lidar and do a portrait. It looks great. It
Wow.
was so
Good
dark.
software.
So sorry, Apple, you can't use that excuse anymore. All right, that
Nope.
was our last
Oh, man.
photo. Whew,
Wow.
I'm excited to see what we get
results.
here.
Okay.
We had 35 total votes or options.
Yeah.
I think I only did 4 telephoto shots out of
Oh,
all
wow.
of those. I
Yeah,
tried
you
not to
could've
do
done
a lot other than what I would do. All right, guys, so pause the video, vote down below, and if you
Tell
didn't keep
us.
track, at least comment what really surprised you. And who wants to go first?
All right, I'll do it first. The iPhone got 14, Pixel got 21. Killed it.
Dang,
Yeah.
butchered.
It killed it.
And for me, the iPhone got 13 and the Pixel got 22. That's like almost
the
double.
same.
For the
Dude,
same price.
The same exact
$900.
price, $900.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
No excuses.
And you get 120 hertz for the
You
display.
also
You
get
get
one-
120 hertz.
Wow.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, if we didn't have those 4 video clips in there,
Yeah. Oh, that's
the
It would've
iPhone
been
would be
even more.
under,
Yeah.
it would be 10 or less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it'd be
true.
literally like over
The
double
iPhone
for the
so
Pixel.
smoked it in video, but other than that, this Pixel
Really
overall did a killer
It's
job.
a good phone, man.
Yeah. So
Wow.
if you guys have not yet
Nice.
seen our side-by-side full comparison between
Yep.
these two phones, go and check it out right over there. Click that circle above to subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.